Good evening, this is Wade Watson. I'm here to guide you around the news stories. These here stories lately have been brushing my tail. Well, it's time I took one of them stories and looked it right in the eye. This is a Saturday night stick-up, where I'll show you the words in between the lines. As the war in Ukraine stretches into its 19th month, new munitions have been added to the Russian battlefield. New missile systems from the United States and United Kingdom have provoked the proverbial bear into weighing down his grisly options. The Biden administration has already agreed to requests to supply Ukraine with ATACMS missiles and F-16 fighter jets, a decision that has sparked debate over the potential for uncontrolled escalation with Russia. Proponents argue these advanced systems restore strategic deterrence against further Russian aggression by enabling longer-range strikes and improved air power. However, others warn Moscow has made clear it views such offensive capabilities as crossing unacceptable red lines. These actions and more, as we will outline, push us further and further to that brink of nuclear World War III. Analysts point out ATACMS' 200-mile range allows targeting deep inside occupied territories Russia claims as its own, a prospect that could provoke an angry overreaction. Similarly, F-16s enable direct air-to-air combat with Russian aircraft operating in theater. While perceptions of escalation may differ, expectations of restraint will remain important as these new weapon systems arrive. Another system under discussion is the Storm Shadow missile. With a range of over 150 kilometers, Storm Shadows have the potential for precision strikes deep into Russian-occupied territory. Additional HIMARS pod systems in larger numbers also risk concerns from Russia's perspective. There are also debates around providing Ukraine with munitions containing depleted uranium. Their armor-piercing abilities could enhance Ukrainian defenses, but any suspected use near Russian territory may spark strong condemnation and security worries in Moscow. Depleted uranium munitions are legally considered non-weapons of mass destruction, but questions remain regarding long-term environmental and health effects that complicate balanced risk assessments. Nobody wants an accidental clash between Western weapons and Russian forces, dragging NATO into a hot war on the ground in Europe for the first time since World War II. In that global war's dark shadow, with tensions already high, all sides must walk carefully not to stumble down a path with no return from which a small conflict somehow swallows the world. With so much at stake, steady nerves, open talks between rivals, and wisdom maximizing deterrence, while minimizing provocations remain ever more essential as technology transforms this already tragic war into something potentially much, much worse on an almost unimaginable scale. Well, I hope you learned a thing or two about this here conflict. It has serious consequences for us all, and every move matters more than anyone knows. This has been Wade Watson on Volt News Network. See you tomorrow for your recaps and more. Good night.